Zero, one. Let's get started.
Oh, that's real good.
Personalizing a nutritional plan when it comes to cancer is very important. Food is at the heart of the healing, okay? And live food takes the cake. You're talking about crafting tailored, sun cooked, or raw vegan food or plant based meals to reduce the inflammation and to deliver the essential nutrients that you're looking for. Okay, we're focusing in on cancer fighting foods. Okay, those would be your cruciferous vegetables, for example. And when I take it down to the deepest end, I talking about broccoli sprouts. Okay, but broccoli, kale, cauliflower. Okay, and we can use those in different ways. Broccoli sprouts, I tend to use more than broccoli. If I use broccoli, it tends to be in a cheesy broccoli, which is a side dish. Kale, I would put in my green smoothies, and cauliflower, I like doing cauliflower rice with sprouted lentils. Okay, but you want to focus in on things that are not sweet. So blueberries, raspberries, Granny Smith apples, guavas. Those are the ones I tend to focus on the most. Okay. Um, Flax seeds, chia seeds, walnuts, um, chickpea, sprouts are things that I like to focus on. I'm just thinking back to the things that we make in terms of foods for tailor made for cancer patients. Um, Cancer thrives in a toxic environment, so you have to make sure that you are doing some effective detoxing protocols, and the cleanse that we have is is on point for that. Okay, we're talking about alkalizing, hydrating, um, targeted cleanse that really helps to relieve a lot of pressure on the kidneys and um, the liver mostly. Um, and that detox action happens and continues after the cleanse because we give you a combination of herbal teas to really start cleaning out your lymphatic system and to start using things like dandelion root and soursop and so on to bring more support to the liver as it is needed for a lot of the detoxification to occur. Now, um, stress is also a big factor when it comes to this, and the stress of knowing that you have cancer in itself is hard to manage. But your daily stresses that you still want to be obligated to, um, and your emotional attachment is also something that needs to be addressed because stress reduces, you know, the power of the healing factor. The more stressed you are, so you have to practice guided meditations, breath work, journaling, really releasing those emotions, um, and fostering a lot more positivity. When you look at things, you have to look at it in a positive light. You have to change your mindset. You have to grow in a different way with purpose. Okay, so this is a calling card from the universe. You need to change direction. Okay, the path you're going down, and the things that you're doing, your sedentary lifestyle, the toxicity you're intaking, the negative stresses and your daily grind is not serving you. So you need to pivot. And in order to pivot, you have to manage uh, those stresses and figure out a way for you to get from where you are to somewhere where you are going to grow with purpose. Okay, so your new purpose is to keep your body clean, to release the toxins, create a different environment to live in, meditate on a regular basis, prioritize yourself as number one. Okay, strengthen your body's defenses. Really get into learning about adaptogenic herbs and what builds your immune system, recipes for green drinks, for green juices, for milk, for cereal, for lunch. You gotta have, I have about 5 or 6 good things that I can really rotate. I love my wraps, I love my sushi, I love my pasta, my rice, and I do a few other sprinklings around. I like mash, cauliflower mash with soursop. I do like that very much. And so it doesn't mean you have to float through hundreds of recipes. You have to have core good things. You have to have strength training at least 3 to 5 days a week. You swim, you walk, you get some sunshine, you prioritize yourself first. Um, Bring your family along for the journey. You love, you laugh. Those things have to be more of a priority. So you're changing your mindset. Okay, you have to visualize where you want to be, where you want to go, what happens past the illness. You're now healthier, stronger, more energetic. What are you going to do with that, now that that's the direction you're going? So there's a lot of things that have to change. Your quality of sleep, your hydration levels, things that you weren't practicing before have to become the norm. So this is why I said you have to grow, because you're going to grow out of this problem to become a different person. Okay, so your lifestyle, your practices, your routines, who you interact with, all of that has to change. Okay, for this to actually work, you have to do this in a very mindful way, a very mindful way. Okay, and it's all about you. Okay, you have to practice gratitude. I am thankful for every day that I wake up. I am thankful for where I live, of who I get to take care of, for having a car to drive to work, for having employees, for having um, paid clients, for having a radio show this long. Um, Being able to make food is such a privilege to be able in this environment where so many people are not into raw food, that I can still say, because I keep stopping and starting, but for today I can still say, because at the end of the day I have to be more business minded. It is um it is a privilege and honor. It is the most awesome thing to me to be able to make raw food um on a Thursday. And like I said, I am heading to doing at least 10 plus raw boxes a week. That's my goal, okay? And I am focusing on those people that want to learn and those people that want to receive the boxes. And I'm marrying the two things so that I want to do it at least 4 entrees a week with a nice juice or milk or kombucha, and then you do some sides, some salads, and some desserts to go with it. I'm going to go most crazy, but my favorite thing right now, my kick, is soursop mousse with a mint topping, mint cream. So that is what I'll be focusing on. But being able to watch somebody go through all that is necessary. And the thing is, sometimes telling them all these things can be a bit overwhelming, clearly. And I slowly do it over time. And in a lot of cases, I don't have to complete. this whole loop that I'm telling you. Some of these things happen automatically. Once you start changing your eating habits, then you start focusing on what water you're drinking. Then you start focusing on movement because you have a lot more energy. Then you start focusing on, you see what I mean? Getting outside with your friends because now you're moving around more and you're realizing that time is a factor here. And you see the changes start to occur with somebody that really decides that they are going to set their mind that they're going this way, not this way anymore. Changing, I'm pivoting, I'm going this way. And the love of life starts to grow back into them. The laughter, the things that they start to appreciate, the family being around, um, the privilege of doing so many wonderful things, okay? Of being alive is fresh and exciting, and it is the coolest ever. I love it. And you feel it. The more living food that you start taking into your system, you feel it. It oozes, it glows, it out of you. And that's what you want. Okay? So this is really important for you to refine yourself down, get a specific purpose, and start focusing in that direction. Okay? You want to be able to come to see somebody like me, get your iridology reading, do your cleanse, because this a holistic approach is really important to dealing with cancer. A lot of people go through what they have to go through medically, but in, innately you know that there's more to it than that. Okay, the root causes, the core things that you need to know, the nutrition, the detox, emotional wellness, the immune support, the mindset. Those things are part of a client being successful in this area. Um, and there are lots of people that go through this and they come out the other end in different ways. Um, but being more wholesome about your approach makes it a lot easier. And it is something now that you can pass on, okay? Because prevention is where we all really need to be. So, um, personalizing your nutrition, focusing in on certain foods, eliminating others, so you can reduce that inflammation and boost your energy so that you can really take on this fight and win. Okay, stabilizing your daily routine and really getting support, getting accountability so that this is a step program for you where you now take it to a whole different level. And like I keep saying, you're going to grow with purpose. You're going to grow with purpose. Okay? That's very important to this whole scenario. All right. We talked about the stress management and emotional wellness and guided meditations. That is all part of the Wellness Warriors community. There's a section in there on meditation, and we go through some guided meditation to really help you to focus in on gratitude and focus in on lots of actually six different um, focuses so that you can really start to put this in play. Um, you want to strengthen your body with different herbs, adaptogenic herbs and regular herbs, putting together things that will build your blood and really focusing on the things that you were not using before and making them a priority. Quality sleep, quality outdoor time, um, building new daily habits. Okay, that is what one of the keys to this positive mindset. It really helps to accelerate your healing. Visualize where you want to go, okay, and what you want to be doing. Visualize, make it into an affirmation. Give gratitude to that where you're going so you can foster hope, okay? You can practice it. Imagine your body in a healthier time, flexible, your energy is high, your 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 sight is good, your flexibility and your reflexes are good. Your thinking is sharper, no brain fog. You're calm, you feel balanced and calm internally. You can visualize these things and really make it where you want to be. If that's where you want to be, visualize yourself somewhere, traveling or having the privilege of taking the kids to school and listening to their conversations and joining in and laughing and having a good time. Visualize yourself having dinner, simple dinner. You do it every day, but this time you do it with purpose. You really pay attention to those sitting at the table with you. How are they sitting? How are they slouching? How are they laughing? How are they complaining? Really sit with purpose. Visualize, really take it in, let it seep in, okay? Because all that is part of what you want to visualize the future to be. So you start the exercises by looking at the things around you that you really are into and visualizing it later, like a feedback loop, okay? Um, I encourage you to join Wellness Warriors, to come and visit me at the Light Body Holistic Clinic. And you can call us at 426 7521 if you're in Barbados. If not, you can check us out at organicearthirod.ca. We have programs in place already. Cleanse, Nourish, and Reset program is a 7-week program that is really good at taking you through those steps of bringing you out of the cooked food world through a cleanse and up into high raw world. Okay. So if this is something you might be interested in, you can check it out. Okay. Until next week, you take care.